Today is finally the day where we get the video that everyone has been waiting for. The Purgatory and Battlegrounds showcase. It's finally here. Let's go. Let's celebrate together because I finally made the video. Yay, Purgatory, the champion everyone wants to watch. Okay, so Purgatory, the way you want to play with Purgatory is be really aggressive and build up your rampage charges and then get into the demonic rampage mode, which gives you a lot of extra attack rating, especially on special attacks, and makes the special 2 unblockable, and then you get to throw it a bunch of different times. And so basically you just hit them, and then once you get into your mode with like all your extra damage, you want to be dropping your SP2s, and that's how you're gonna play her. So that was test dummy right there, like 33 seconds. That's really solid. And I'm showing you test dummy because every fight is going to be like 10 seconds longer than it should be just because of Unstoppable. So this is basically a rank 4 Purgatory versus a rank 4 Cosmic Defender. They have about the same health pool here. And here again we get to see what it looks like without Unstoppable, making everything slower. And so now we're in our mode, and a cool thing about Purgatory is that if you get too much power, you can use your second medium attack to remove some of your power in place of an Incinerate. So since there I got pushed from my SP3, but I wanted to use my SP2, and I can just use my SP2 because of sacrificing my power for that double medium. Next up, Hyperion. And a thing Purgatory can do is that one of her utilities against Cosmic Champs is that whenever she fills a bar of power, she will nullify a buff from the opponent. And that makes her slightly more viable for Hyperion because you can nullify his power gains then. And like there, once you nullify it, you also gain an unblockable buff. So that's really nice to have. And it's not the most reliable nullify. It could be a lot better, and it's only against Cosmics too, but I think Hyperion is one of the best examples for how it is a decent ability. And this node makes it a lot worse because every time I nullify, they are going to get a bunch of power gain. And the power gain really adds up. It's really annoying, but it's alright. I'm just gonna try to nuke him here and throw my striker right now. And he blocks it. I get a little lucky here, but actually, I don't think he could have killed me because I can throw my SP1 before he throws his SP3. I'm not sure how that works actually, like who gets to throw their special attacks right after the striker first. That was a pretty solid fight though, because even if I didn't try to push him to SP3 just because I was going to nuke him down, if I was patient, it would be just like 5 seconds extra. So it's pretty nice. Alright, so another thing about Purgatory is she has like 40% built-in energy resist, and against Terrax, all of his rock field damage is energy. So we're taking a lot less damage to rock field than most champs would, which is really nice. So we went out of his first rock field cycle, and we had like 95% or something. I should have thrown my SP2 there because it would have been unblockable, and then the Unstoppable wouldn't have mattered because the last hit would connect with him, and he would not have the Unstoppable by then. But as you can see, like once you get to that first SP2, their health just goes away really fast, and it's pretty nice. So second SP2, and yeah, he's dead. He's very, very dead right there. Striker into the Unstoppable just for funsies. 56 seconds, really not bad at all, and very high health against the Terrax. Okay, so next up is Gore. And I mess up against Gore a lot because he goes to the SP3 because of the stupid power gain node, but if that wasn't there, this would be a lot cleaner. It's still really fast, but it's just not very clean. So here I'm baiting the SP2 now, and is he gonna throw it? Oh, okay, apparently I'm just doing that. Actually, I think I was expecting to be able to do that combo or something. I know, like, in my head when I was doing this fight, I was like, oh crap, the node pushed him to SP3. I didn't even think about that. Because I did have a plan. I don't remember what it was at the time, but it was not that. It was not push him to SP3. I actually had an idea as to how I was gonna not screw up there. It didn't work, but anyway, yeah, he dies really fast, we sit through an SP3 animation in 56 seconds. Or 58, I don't remember what the number was. Really fast, just I didn't do it as cleanly as I could have. Next up, Annihilus. And again, the nullifying here is going to be really nice because we get to get rid of his rod when we reach a bar of power. Right there it happens. Now we can stun him and go, and we won't have to worry about his personal unstoppable a lot. There I messed up on his SP1 because I hate his SP1. I mess up on it all the time. It's just one of those attacks that isn't really hard. I just mess up on it for some reason a lot. And then there I cancel my power again so I can get to my SP2. And now we're just going to start trying to kill him. I was very stupid there into going into his unstoppable and lost a lot of my health. This is another one of the not so clean fights, but speed. That's what I'm really trying to refer to for a lot of these fights. That was 49 seconds, pretty quick. So here's a really nice utility fight actually. So I made a single video on this once a few days ago, and yeah, Purgatory is actually really good for Korg. One, all of her attacks are energy, so we're never going to trigger Thorns. And two, when a damage over time debuff expires or is purified on Purgatory, she's going to place a slow. And so we can't get into damage over time until we get into Demonic Rampage, which means we're going to have to deal with the Unstoppable for a little while in the beginning. But we're almost there. And here I am going to double medium and throw my SP2. I did it in the Unstoppable like an idiot, but that's okay. There's our passive slow. Now it's going to be up, because for most of the fight, it's going to keep repeating itself, because I'm placing it very often. If I just want a double medium, we get it back too. So, yeah, she's a really good Korg counter. And Korg is honestly one of the top 5 most hated defenders in the game by most of the community, so it's really nice to have another option, even though most people aren't going to be running Purgatory. But it's my option, okay? It's my other option. Next up is Crossbones. I don't know how I got this fight. I don't know who placed Crossbones on defense. I don't know why. It just kind of happened. I had the opportunity. I was going to record it, so it's just like, I have the fight, I'll add it to the showcase, because why not? I don't know why this fight even exists. It just does. Baiting an SP1, he has no intentions of throwing it, which is going to make this fight so much slower, because as you can see, our Demonic Rampage charges are falling off so fast because we can't be aggressive and he's not throwing his special attacks. He's still not throwing it, which is just like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. I have to parry just so my specials, just so I can get the Rampage stuff to fall off slower, and he's still not throwing it. Like, this is absolutely insane how long it took for him to throw that. AI is weird, man. So now I'm just struggling to get into Rampage, because we should have gotten it like 30 seconds ago, just because of how long it took for him to throw the special. We're finally almost there, and 1-3-8 combo, and then now we're finally in Rampage. We have the slow active, just like we did against Korg. We have a massive ticking degen now. I don't have to worry about the Unstoppable anymore, and I can just completely nuke him with another SP2. So once we got going, easy game, easy life. So much overkill on that second SP2. Should have been like 50 seconds. Whatever. It is what it is. Next up, Hulkling. Hulkling is a cosmic defender that is really hard for a lot of mystics to take, because if you nullify his indestructible, it comes back as a passive. And again, if you don't have constant nullify or just a neutralized champ, obviously Tigra, Rintra, and Wiccan absolutely annihilate this dude, but if you don't have them, he's going to be a struggle. Doom is really bad for him. Mangog is really bad for him. Yes, I'm bringing up Mangog because he is a really underrated attacker. But I'm trying Purgatory. I don't even know how well this fight's going to go. We'll see, is what I'm thinking. And here, double medium. I'm going to 5-hit combo, actually. Now I throw it. It goes into the indestructible. He's getting so much power gain from the node, but it's okay. He's throwing his specials, which is really nice. He's being really cooperative. So there's another SP2. Goes into the indestructible, which is pretty rough, but we're alright. We're still fine. I didn't pay attention to the unstoppable very well there. Goes into his indestructible, and then we do Striker. We're fine. We're totally fine. Not even close at all. 70 seconds for a Hulkling with a Mystic that doesn't have the greatest nullify potential. I'll take it. It was a really fun fight. A cool one for the showcase. So next up is Gallon. Gallon, you gotta kill quick or else it's gonna really suck for you. And Purgatory, she can kill quick, so it's a good time. And unduped Gallon, but the dupe doesn't really do anything for defense, so we're just waiting on this dude to press I'm ready. I think he kind of quit because it was a bad mismatch. I don't understand what the heck matchmaking is once you hit the diamond and plat stuff. Anyway, here we go. That was a great 3-hit combo that I took that will cause me to take harvest damage later because I don't know what happened with my intercept. But so that's annoying, but it's okay. This is actually from last meta. I just realized that. This is Masochism, which doesn't really make too much a difference, but yeah, so this is the Masochism meta. Now I'm baiting the SP2, and she's immune to Incinerate, so when I dex it, I don't get incinerated still. That's pretty cool. I was hoping he wouldn't throw the SP1 there, but he did. I could have anti-baited that better, and we would have finished with a lot more health. Parry there, so my degen sticks, and so much overkill. Well, actually, not that much overkill. Relic whiff, that's fun. And then he's dead. 57 seconds. Cool. It's pretty nice. Okay, so next up, or last up, is Idum. Completely experimental fight. No idea if it was gonna work. It doesn't go very well, honestly. But the thing Purgatory does against tech champs, she has a different weird ability against every class, except for science. But the ability against tech champs is to armor break when she, I think it reaches a bar of power. I don't remember exact. I'm pretty sure that's when it happens. Yeah, it looks like it. But I just wanted to see if I could kill her in one rotation. And I don't remember if this is a timeout, but it's a really long fight because once he got his regen, I ran out of my demonic rampage, and I couldn't kill him while he had the regen because it was very potent and I didn't have my rampage active, so my damage was really bad. But she's still chugging along. Since we removed the armor up, he's also not immune to Incinerate anymore, which doesn't really make a difference, but yeah. Now, I should have thrown my Striker there, and I would have saved my Rampage. That was really stupid. Yeah, I probably could have finished that fight if I had my Rampage active. And I threw that into my block because I didn't even realize I didn't have my Rampage and thought it would be unblockable, so, I messed up there. I simply did not realize that that she was not in Rampage. So yeah, now we just gotta re-ramp, which sucks, but I actually could have killed that fight, which I didn't even, I could have won the fight, which I didn't even realize at that moment. Annoying. Pacify somehow got the Unstoppable, and I have like a 1 point in Pacify. That was really lucky. Okay, so this isn't a timeout, but it was really long. I could have saved a lot more time if that's probably like 70 seconds if I played it right. Anyway, Purgatory Showcase. She's not the absolute most impressive Mystic out there, but she does do some really cool stuff. She does have some really cool damage, and this meta hinders her a lot more than other metas would. I'm having a lot of fun with this champion, and if you like what you saw, rank her up, see how you think. Thanks for watching.